Welcome to the South Ops Fire Weather Webcast for Monday, February 3rd. I'm your host, Kristen Stewart. We've got partly to mostly cloudy skies out there this morning, as seen on satellite imagery, both in terms of marine layer stratus and higher level clouds. Expect cloudy conditions to continue through the day, as well as through a lot of this week, as we get a nice change in the weather to more winter-like conditions with a couple of precipitation makers in the picture. Turning to the radar, you'll see steady rain aimed towards the northwest corner of California, staying mostly stationary. Precipitation will remain limited to the northern half of the state today, and our region will remain mostly dry, though could not rule out some showers by this evening over the Sierra or Central Coast. We will start to see the precipitation tomorrow, but more on that in a bit. Today will be a nice day across the region aside from the cloudy skies. Temperatures will be around 10 degrees above normal today, with mid-50s to mid-60s across the mountains and 70s to near 80 in the warmest Southern California valleys. There will also be breezy westerly winds across the region, strongest across the Sierra Crest. Now let's get into the exciting part of the forecast that we've all been waiting for. Like I mentioned earlier, steady precipitation will likely remain north of the region today, then it will begin to spread into Central California by Tuesday morning. Light, more scattered precipitation may spread into Southern California on Wednesday morning. There will likely be a break in the action Wednesday afternoon through Thursday morning, with mostly dry conditions across the region as one weather system exits and the next will enter. The secondary impulse will bring additional precipitation to the region on Thursday and Friday, and then it will be dry for the weekend. This series of storms will bring much-needed beneficial precipitation to the region, particularly for Southern California, which has been exceptionally moisture-starved this season. Rainfall rates will be mostly light to moderate overall, but could be heavy at times across Central California. This series will allow for rainfall to be spread over a few days and not all at once, dampening flooding concerns. So let's get into forecast precipitation totals, shall we? Through Friday, the lower and flatter terrain of Central California will receive rainfall in the range of 1 to 3 inches, except up to an inch in the San Joaquin Valley. For the Sierra and Big Sur coast, totals will be much higher in the range of 3 to 6 inches thanks to orographic enhancement. Since the majority of rainfall will be oriented into Central California, less rainfall is expected for Southern California. The northern portion of Southern California will receive rainfall in the range of around a ½ inch to 1½ inches, locally higher in the south-facing slopes. South of Los Angeles County, totals will likely be less than ½ inch. This will be a warmer storm than the past several we've had, so snow levels will be quite high, likely above 8,000 feet through Tuesday, and then around 6,000 to 7,000 feet Wednesday through Friday. Aside from the expected precipitation, much cooler temperatures are expected Tuesday through next weekend, with mid-40s to mid-50s across the mountains and 50s and 60s in most valleys. There will also be periods of gusty westerly winds across the mountains and deserts through Friday, then turning northerly this weekend. Thanks to the upcoming wet weather this week, there will be little to no large fire activity across the region this week. The precipitation will bring a significant increase in dead fuel moistures over most areas and also likely to induce new grass growth over the region that would help to increase live fuel moistures as well. If Southern California can get a decent shot of precipitation, fire potential will be greatly limited for the next few months. And that's all I have for today. Thanks for tuning in. Our next webcast will be on Tuesday, February 4th. Have a fantastic day.